Lueroi's Pokemon Crystal Walkthrough, Part 38. What's going on, everybody? It's Lueroi. Welcome back to Pokemon Crystal version. In the last video, we caught the legendary beast Suicune, which means today we can get back on track and start heading towards the Pokemon League. So we're going to start off here in Professor Elm's lab. After you get 8 gym badges, Professor Elm will give you a Master Ball. So I probably should have mentioned this in the last video when I got Suicune. If you're lazy, you can just use the Master Ball on Suicune. Although, I would recommend saving it because there are way tougher legendaries to catch later on in the game. So, we will hold on to this Master Ball, probably for Raikou or Entei, the Pokemon that flee from you when you try to catch them. So, yeah, make sure you grab that Master Ball. That's what Professor Elm was talking about when he gave us a phone call after we got our 8th gym badge. Sorry, Mom, I'm not interested in chit-chatting, so we're just gonna walk right past your house and surf on out of here. So, oh, how terrible would that be in real life to not say goodbye to your mom? But let's spray some Max Repel. I don't care about offending a fictional mother, by the way. I love my mother in real life. I would say goodbye to her if I was leaving America or whatever, which is basically what I'm doing now. I took my first steps from Johto to Kanto. And actually, fun fact, I have never left the United States of America in real life, so, like, going from Johto to Kanto is the most I've ever really traveled, you could say. But right here is the entrance to Toho Falls. We're not going to go in there quite yet because there's one item to grab down here. And I think it's a rare candy. And this is funny because I just threw out a rare candy a couple of videos ago, which really ticked some people off. Man, I knew, like, people are obsessed with rare candies, so make sure you go and grab this one right here. And I got so many comments like, why would you throw away a rare candy? You can just as easily use it on your Pokemon. Well, I don't know, I just want to be at as low of a level as possible. I think it makes it for more of a challenge in the Elite Four. It's also why I don't fight wild Pokemon. And yeah, it's just my personal opinion. You can use the rare candies if you want, there's nothing wrong with them. So yeah, let's go into Toho Falls now. You're going to need Waterfall to ultimately get through here, but first surf over to this side, and you can grab a Moonstone over here. Now, this is the first Moonstone that I found in the walkthrough. I do apologize because you can get a Moonstone way earlier in the game. As soon as you have Flash and Surf, you can go to the Ruins of Alph and open the secret room in the bottom right cave by using Flash inside. You need Surf to get there, then you use Flash inside, it opens up a room, boom, you get the Moonstone. So I did kind of brush off that Ruins of Alph portion. I do apologize for that. I plan on going back later in the game to cover all of those secret rooms, but I was kind of lazy and I pushed it off because I didn't need a Moonstone. So don't think you need 8 gym badges to get a Moonstone. You can get it about halfway through the game. So let's use Waterfall now. I've got my trusty Suicune with me, who replaced the Red Gyarados on my team. I kept all my promises and taught Suicune Surf and Waterfall. So, back down we go. How is that what it looks like to go down a waterfall? Shouldn't I have, like, dropped down super fast or something? Whatever. Okay, let's go by that person into this house really quick. And as long as you have a Pokemon with high enough friendship in the front of your party, this lady will give you a TM. So, yeah, at this point of the game, I'm sure all your Pokemon love you very much. So yeah, basically just don't have that Suicune in front of your party or whatever. So she gives you TM37, which is Sandstorm. Yeah, not that exciting of a move. Whatever, it can be decent if you're like a steel type or a rock type, but in most cases, it's just not that useful for in-game purposes. So, yeah, we'll pass on Sandstorm. But yeah, whatever, you can grab it there if you want. Sandstorm, Sunny Day, and Rain Dance. You can get all 3 of them. Yeah, let's go ahead and talk to this trainer. And she says it's rare to see anyone come in here. So yeah, this is where all the best trainers in the game are before the Elite Four. This is kind of like one big Victory Road, if you want to think about it that way. When we actually get to the Victory Road cave portion, there aren't going to be any trainers in there other than our rival. So this stretch of routes here kind of serves as the Victory Road for Pokemon Crystal version, in terms of it being the toughest place to fight trainers before the Pokemon League. So Bulbasaur is going to go down with a Fire Punch. I think this person has a Bulbasaur, Ivysaur, and Venusaur to pay homage to the number 1, 2, and 3 Pokemon of the Kanto region, right when you get into the Kanto region. So I always thought that was kind of cool. And yeah, Venusaur is pretty freaking awesome. Let's go with a Fire Blast just to make sure. I don't know if a Fire Punch can take care of it, but yeah, expect to fight a lot of strong Pokemon like Venusaur, some fully evolved Pokemon. And this is going to be our last chance to get anyone up levels before we get to the Elite Four. So what really sucked is that I had to choose a Pokemon to put in the PC. and I'll stick around for this Ivysaur. But yeah, I had to get rid of a Pokemon so that I could bring out Suicune to use Waterfall and stuff. So I actually had to put my Politoed in the PC. I figured Politoed is Elite 4 ready, doesn't need any more training, so I can kind of count on Politoed to get in there at level 35 and contribute. So yeah, it was a tough decision, but I had to put Politoed away. I figured it would be better to put one of my strong Pokemon in there, who doesn't necessarily need the experience. So yeah, let's keep surfing along here, see if we can find some more trainers. And yeah, it's pretty friggin' awesome surfing along on a Suicune here on a legendary. You look pretty strong. Let me battle you. All right, so yeah, we got a bunch of tough trainer battles. I think there's like a 3-route connecting portion here, 2 or 3 routes that all connect together and lead to Victory Road. And yeah, you're gonna fight a lot of stuff like this. We got Magneton, so yeah, luckily Typhlosion is kind of sweeping through all these guys. Let's go with a Fire Punch. It's nice to have Fire Punch on him, which means, you know, I don't have to rely on the 85% accuracy. Fire Punch can kind of get the one-hit kill most of the time, especially when I have the Charcoal attached to him. So that'll get him up to level 37. I might actually want to give Typhlosion a break. It's tempting to just keep fighting with him, but I gotta spread the love around a little bit, so Quagsire's an easy decision to get out of here anyways. Let's go on over to Sunflora. Yeah, Quagsire is only weak to Grass type, but he's 4 times weak to Grass, so yeah, there's very few times where you're super happy that you have a Grass type in the game. Quagsire is one of them, because yeah, he's not weak to anything else, so usually you can get by without Grass types in the game, but yeah, it's nice to not have to worry about Quagsire when you have a Sunflora. But it's almost going to get me up to level 34. Let's see what the last one... Oh, it's an Execute. You know what? Let's switch it up and go over to Umbreon, actually. Most people think of Execute as a Grass type. Don't forget it's also a Psychic type, which means that Umbreon can get in here and knock this thing out. I feel like Umbreon gets left behind a lot of the time. He's just not so much of an offensive Pokemon, so, you know, he's not my go-to guy to get kills in big battles, but I gotta remember to get him some experience points whenever I can, so something like an Execute. Even though my first instinct would probably be go to Typhlosion, can't forget that we gotta get Umbreon up some levels here, so I've kind of talked about Umbreon before, how he's my weakest offensive Pokemon, but probably my best all-around defensive Pokemon, so there's gonna be a big payoff when the big-time boss battles come down the road here, I think. So let's actually switch up the team now. Typhlosion does not need any more experience points, but you know who does? My Sunflora. Sunflora is almost up a level, so yeah, that'll be perfect. And actually, I think this dude here has a ground type on his team, so yeah, between that's another reason I didn't feel so bad leaving Politoed home, because you can always deal with ground types with grass instead of water. So yeah, he's got a Sandslash here. Yeah, it's so refreshing finding Pokemon that are actually like fully evolved and at a high level. I mean, these guys are level 35. It's higher than my Sunflora here, so these guys are no pushover. I'm gonna miss because of that Sand Attack. And his... Whoa, what the heck just happened? I think I flipped one of my settings here, but I think we're in the clear, so whatever. We'll just ignore that little mishap. Huh? Yeah, we're still up and running, so okay, as long as the thing's working, then I'm not going to start this over. Alright, so there we go, level 34. Yeah, cool trainer Brian. Just as I thought. Yeah, he knew I was a strong trainer. Anyone over here is going to be a pretty strong trainer, and I think Sunflora can take a break now. Got up that level I wanted. We want to go back to Umbreon. Umbreon needs to get up some levels, and it's now or never, so let's go ahead and fight this guy next. What do you got? Don't say a thing! Let me guess what you're thinking. Well, good thing my player just doesn't talk this entire game. So yeah, he's gonna read my mind and predict that I'm going to take on the Pokemon League Challenge. Well, isn't that what everybody over here is doing? Psychic Gilbert? Are you really a psychic, or are you just a phony? Yeah, I think he's a phony, but he's got a Starmie to start off, so yeah, we'll go with the Shadow Ball. Starmie's gonna use Rapid Spin. Rapid Spin is one of those moves that I always thought was so strong and so powerful from like watching the anime and stuff. And then when I finally got the chance to use it in-game, I was so disappointed when I found out how crappy it was. But Starmie's going to use Recover there. That's kind of annoying, but, you know, it's better than a Hyper Potion or something, so Shadow Ball is going to finish the job. Awesome. And really quick, before anyone criticizes my criticism of Rapid Spin, look, I'm fully aware that Rapid Spin can be a good competitive move, But this is Crystal version where there was no Wi-Fi battling, and the only guy that uses spikes in this game is like Koga's freaking Fortress, so be my guest if you want to use Rapid Spin, but, oh crap, I'm paralyzed. Dang execute. But we know what to do when we get paralyzed, you just gotta go and immediately heal it up. It's always tempting to try to fight off the paralysis, but there's no point in doing it. It lowers your speed so much that no matter what, I was gonna have to take that leech seed, so you might as well heal it instead, and then you can go in and outspeed him on the next turn. That's how you take care of paralysis, folks. Yeah, that's probably what you should do 90% of the time. Next up is Girafarig. Oh yeah, Girafarig's an interesting case. He's a normal and psychic type, meaning my Shadow Ball does not work against him. So this is like the one instance where I should have had a Dark type move instead of a Ghost type move, but that's okay, we can just take him out with a return. I'm not worried about Girafarig knocking me out or anything. His best moves are Psychic type moves, which don't work against me, so. That Baton Pass also isn't gonna work, he has no one to pass the baton to. Yeah, you should have tried passing the baton to that guy sticking out of your butt, maybe that would have worked. He's gonna go with a Stomp. That's kind of one of Girafarig's main moves, so yeah. I do like Girafarig a lot, though. I wanted to use this guy on my walkthrough. Oh, you gotta be kidding me! The freaking critical hit on the last turn of the game. Why does this always happen to me? I could have used the critical hit before that. But cool, I got up to level 34. Yeah, I wanted to use a Girafarig, but of course it's not available in Crystal version, so yeah, it wasn't worth switching games for me just to use Girafarig in the end. But yeah, let's actually keep Umbreon up front here. I want to see what he can do against this next trainer. Yeah, let's go. You shouldn't underestimate the wild Pokemon in these parts. Well, I guess that's a perfect time to talk about the wild Pokemon in these parts. You can now catch Ponyta and Doduo when you cross over here to the Kanto region. And she's got a Starmie to lead things off, so Umbreon can take this out pretty easily since it's a part Psychic type. Yeah, Ponyta is a cool Fire-type Pokemon. I'm a big fan of Ponyta. I used it in my very first walkthrough ever. It's kind of unfortunate that you have to wait so long. I don't know why so many Fire types get screwed in this game and they just don't make them available. They got rid of Magmar, Ponyta doesn't come till super late, Houndour doesn't come till super late. But Starmie's gonna go with a Recover again, so I don't know if I'm gonna be able to knock it out this time. This one has a little bit more health than the last one did. Oh, just a sliver left. And the special defense fell. Well, and he's going to use Recover again. I guess the special defense drop doesn't really matter because Shadow Ball is a physical move, but whatever. I don't know why they had a physical move lower the opponent's special defense, but it is what it is. So that's going to finish things off for the Starmie, and next up, ooh, it's going to be a Nidoqueen. So yeah, here's someone that found a Moonstone on their own. Let's go over to Blackout. It's kind of weird to go to an electric type when facing a ground type, but there's no way this Nidoqueen actually knows any ground type moves. So yeah, I should be able to get in there with an Ice Punch, and that's one of the only super effective moves I have with me since Politoed's over in the PC. Oh, nice chunk there, and oh snap, we got the freeze! Yeah, we've been getting awesome luck with the Elekid Ice Punches here lately. I'm all about it, and we've been getting lucky with the Thunder Punches too, with the Paralysis and the Freeze, man. Elekid is looking good. I have a good feeling about Elekid's chances against the Elite Four. And let's stick around for the Starmie, because we're kind of on a roll right now. Yeah, I don't think I need to be too worried about this thing. But yeah, definitely refreshing to see my baby Elekid taking out some fully evolved Pokemon. Yeah, this is kind of what I was looking forward to. Oh, and that Starmie's barely gonna live, so now I gotta take a Bubble Beam. That's alright. Elekid can't take a lot of hits, but better at taking special hits than physical attacks, that's for sure. So, oh, I should have gone with a Dizzy Punch. I forgot to look at the Flappy Bird guys, but whatever, that's okay. The Starmie could have used Recover, I guess, so. That'll do it for the Cool Trainer, and I think we can go do some surfing now, because, yeah, we gotta do some stuff underneath the bridge here. You're actually gonna need Whirlpool to fully explore here, so you only need Waterfall and Surf to get through. This part's just a little bonus. So, but you probably have Whirlpool on the same guy you're using for all these other HM moves. So let's go ahead and take care of that, because Whirlpool gets rid of Whirlpools, as we learned a few videos ago. And we can go ahead and fight this dude on an island over here. Tweet, tweet, tweet! Whoa, this guy's like tweeting way before Twitter was even invented. No, I think he's like a bird trainer or something. Yep, he just thinks he's a bird. Birdkeeper Jose. And he's got a Farfetch'd on his team, just one Farfetch'd, and I love Farfetch'd. Shout out to Ducks from my Pokemon Blue walkthrough. And a lot of people have been asking what my plans are for after the Crystal walkthrough, and I think the Pokemon Blue one would be the easiest to just go back and wrap up. I don't have the save file, so I would just have to like redo it all, but I don't think it would be too bad. But one more return, we'll finish off the Farfetch'd. And speaking of flying types, I mentioned you can catch Doduo on this route. I think I incorrectly mentioned in Blackthorn City that you couldn't get Doduo and Dodrio until the after game, but you can actually catch those birds on this route. And he's going to give us one more tweet after the battle. So let's actually grab this item, and this is TM22 Solar Beam. A lot of people are a big fan of Solar Beam because it's the most powerful grass type move in the game. Of course, there is the caveat of you need to charge up a turn or use Sunny Day. And what the heck was that? The whole thing shifted again. Okay, I don't know what's going on with the audio and video. Something keeps getting, I don't know. But, okay, repels effect wore off. Nothing over here. Let's go ahead and spray another one. Guys, I might actually cut this video off here because I think we finished the first route in this stretch to the Pokemon League. And I need to figure out what the heck is going on with my audio and video because the settings are doing something that I've never really seen before. But yeah, right here on the bridge, I think my whole thing's still up and running, so I think we're in good shape for this video, but this is where Route 27 becomes Route 26, so I'll leave things off here, and thank you all for watching, stay tuned for more, and I'll see you next time.